And now for your Bulldog News.
Good morning, Nevada. I'm Iiternity Bolio.
And I'm Brenda Ortega.
And we're here for your Bulldog News.
Man, that was a really cool Bulldog drawing.
Yeah, there's a lot of talented people at our school.
Speaking of talent, there's an improv show tonight.
That's right, and here's a little bit of encouragement to support them talented Bulldogs.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Feeling down and out? Can't seem to break away from that chronic depression? Life too empty and dull for you? Well, put down that donut and stop eating your pain away. Because Dr. Scholl says that laughter is the best medicine. Therefore, he recommends you see Indecision's improv show tonight at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. It's free, and you'll be sure to have a better time than Santa at an all-you-can-eat cookie and milk restaurant.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Narrator. I think I'll go see that show. And so should you.
Indecision tonight at 7. Make your decision to laugh.
I will definitely be deciding to go.
Speaking of deciding, seniors, make sure to check out the senior t-shirts.
That's right, they are being sold in the library until they sell out.
Take a look at how cool these t-shirts are.
Regular cut t-shirts are $10 and women's are $15.
Can't wait to see all the seniors wearing them.
In student-related news, the Minute Miracle fundraiser is coming on February 14th. That's right, on Valentine's Day.
It will be in a hallway near you, and it is benefiting the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Each high school in Jefferson County is being asked to run a Miracle Minute to raise money to sponsor the kids and make their wish come true.
Arvada Suka will only accept donations for 1 minute.
That's why it's called the Miracle Minute.
It will be at noon on Valentine's Day.
An announcement will be commenced the minute, and Stuco members will be in the hallways with buckets to accept donations.
In other news, parent-teacher conferences are next week.
That's right, I heard that they are on Valentine's Day as well.
You heard right. They are on the 14th starting at 3:30. Make sure your parents get there early so everyone can enjoy a nice Valentine's Day.
Speaking of enjoying your Valentine's Day, Friends Club is holding a bake sale after school and during parent-teacher conferences on the 14th. Make sure you buy your Valentine a cupcake.
The prices for the bake sale will be from 50 cents to 50 cents and $1.
In addition to their bake sale, they will be selling Mardi Gras beads for before and after school on Tuesday the 12th.
They are selling purple, green, and gold beads at 50 cents a strand.
If you get all 3 strands, then it's only $1.
On a different note, Bulldog News is proud to show another member of our school who was nominated for Bulldog Excellence.
That's right, you guys, and Sandra Wilson tells us that second chances for students is what makes Miss Green so special. Why do you believe students should get second chances?
I believe students should get second chances because if, say for instance, they miss a day and they've tried really hard throughout the entire semester to get their grade up for that class, then I think the effort should be projected and they should get a second chance to make up for what they missed. The second time when Miss Green gave me a second chance was last Monday when I had the flu and I was out for a day, and I missed a lot of work for that class, and by her helping me have a few extra days to get my grades up for that class, it really helped. If I could tell Miss Green about how her teaching has helped me, I would tell her that it's helped me because when she explains the assignments that we're about to do, she goes over in good detail so it's easy to understand. And if we still don't get it from there, she goes around that class to help us and gives us support.
I think that whenever students have questions, obviously there's a piece of it that they don't understand. So I want to be approachable so that they're not afraid to ask questions, and then I can spend some time one-on-one with them to explain the parts that they need a little more help with.
Miss Green expects the best from her students. She holds them to high expectations and expects all of them to perform at a high level, and I think because she expects that, most of them do.
Great teachers make great students, and it's nice to know kids appreciate second chances.
The more we can remind students to stay on top of missing work and makeup work, They're going to learn more as they go through that material, and it's going to help them not only with the content, but they're also going to pick up a lot of skills they can use in other classes.
Thank you, Ms. Green, for everything that you have done and supported all of your students.
We are glad that Ms. Green is a part of our school and proud of her Bulldog excellence.
If you would like to nominate a teacher or student for Bulldog Excellence, there is a form outside of the main office.
You can also email us at bulldog_news@yahoo.com.
Hey, have you noticed that Ryan Jones has been acting a little odd lately?
Yeah, I think it's because he read the book John Dies at the End.
I probably won't be alive when you find this. Ever since I learned about Korak and the story saw, something has been watching me. People have been watching me. Don't know what it is, but I am constantly being observed. Even as I speak, something is watching me. Oh, it's the Steve guys. Sorry. It's just that ever since I read David Wong's John Dies at the End, I've become aware that I'm being watched by things that aren't quite human, but I don't think that there are any watching me now. But enough about me. Let's start talking about the book. John Dies at the End by David Wong. It's about these two slackers named David Wong and John who discover a substance called soy sauce that lets them see creatures from other dimensions. The pair soon finds themselves embroiled in a multi-dimensional conflict that threatens humanity's very existence. The story includes a talking dog, a phantom limb, and a fake Jamaican drug dealer going by the name of Robert Marley. I came across this because I love David Wong. He's really the only thing I still read on crack.com. I knew about it for a while, so when I saw it in the bookstore, I had to get it. I would have read this all in a day, but my family forced me to stop reading. I ended up finishing it in 2. The book's genre is comedy horror, which may seem like two genres that really don't go together, but it works much better than you would think. See, a lot of the things that happen in this book, like the monster made of frozen meat, are very funny, but it doesn't change the fact that the characters are in very real danger and may not come out of it with their lives. Many of the otherworldly beings have the mentality of 13-year-old 4chan users who think acting racist makes them look tough, but they're still a very credible threat who leave the heroes powerless. A lot of the humor actually comes from the characters trying to distract themselves from their awful situation. It's a very existential horror with very few jump scares and more contemplation on the meaningless of our lives and humanity in general. It's kind of like H.P. Lovecraft without all the casual racism. It's endlessly creative and sometimes even thought-provoking, but there are some flaws. The prose isn't exactly masterful, but it has a strong voice and works for the idea that Dave is an ordinary guy. The plot isn't exactly a beautiful, flowing narrative. You could cut just about half of this out and it wouldn't make much of an impact on the story. The plot stops just about in the halfway mark and abruptly starts again right in the very last chapter. But the unnecessary part is just so good that I don't even care, even if it is kind of irrelevant. There are flaws, but they kind of end up working to the book's advantage. Actually, speaking of cutting the story, that's exactly what the film adaptation does. Yeah, this actually has a movie. It features a strong cast of actors like Alison Weissman, Ty Bennett, Doug Jones, Fabian Teresa, Johnny Wong, Glenn Turman, Clancy Brown, and, who else? Oh, right, Paul frickin' Giamatti. And this wasn't just a paycheck job for him. He's a producer for this. Turns out the Hollywood machine likes putting him in artsy, thought-provoking movies, but he really just loves acting in low-budget horror films. The movie itself is pretty jumpy. It takes all the best parts of the books and just kind of jams them together even if it doesn't make much sense. It's a good attempt at adapting a seemingly unadaptable book. All in all, John Dies at the End has a lot of disjointed ideas that never quite manages to form into a coherent book, but it is a highly creative and funny book and movie that can even make you think. It's not perfect, but it is incredibly addictive, and I give it a strong recommendation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go and destroy Korak.
Dave, this is John. Where are you right now?
Where are you? Heaven?
Is there any way that you can steal my body?
What?
Man, I'll have to check out that book.
In sports news, girls basketball has a game tonight against Alameda at Alameda High.
Hurston has a league tournament tomorrow at Bear Creek.
And boys basketball is playing tonight against Alameda in the Big Gym. This game will be streamed live at mycrimsonreport.com. Click on live events.
That's right, so even if you can't make it to the gym tonight, make sure to sport your Bulldog style.
You can check out past games under the live events tab.
That's all we have for you today. I'm Attorney Volio.
And I'm Brenda Ortega, and we will be back on Tuesday for more of your Bulldog news.
It's a great day to be a Nevada Bulldog.